May profits be upon you. How you doing? How you doing? Let's trade. Let's trade, man. We ain't trading. All we're doing is doing a little bit of analysis, right? All right. ORT money here. And I'm just trying to get by like everybody else. All right, let's take a look at Aussie Swiss franc, right? Aussie dollar, Swiss franc. Let's take a look at the RT money meter. The RT money meter. What I do is I track the rate of change over 15 weeks for the currencies, right? This week, April 15th. What do we have on Aussie Swiss? Aussie Swiss, I got on Aussie, I have it clocked at 199. That is the measurement of strength. This is the a little different from last week. Yeah, they're both, it ranked number 2 for 2 consecutive weeks. However, it was at plus 3.27. It's gone down to 1.99. We've dropped in strength. All right, that's not trending up, that's trending down. Look at the week prior to that. It was at 527. So we're going tap, tap, tap with Aussie. However, it is still strong. It is still strong, one of the 2 strongest. Usually I have in green 2 and better, right? Because those give me the higher probability chances when I pair them against weaker currencies, -2 and lower, right? But at 1.99, you know, I'm going to consider it 2, okay? You know, sue me, why don't you? Anyway, look at the euro. No, excuse me, the Swiss franc. Swiss franc is at -26, -326. But what it was last week, -144. It is trending down. It is trending down, getting weaker. Look at the week before, prior to that, -0.13. Neutral, negative, neutral to, you know, negative really, and then to -1.41, and now we're at -326. So it is dropping harder than the Aussie. Let's look at the daily. All right, the daily, what's important, man? We're looking at breaks of structure, right? And what are we going to notice? This was the last low. This is the last low that held. All right, this one was violated. All right, then we started going up, and we started violating tops. All right, taking out tops. So we're making higher highs and higher lows. Up, right? Boom, 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 boom. Taking out these highs, taking out these highs. That's so we understand that we are bullish in this market. All right, because price is just moving up. All right, but what I want you to notice is a couple of things. Look at this this well-formed order block over here. All right, on the daily, there's a daily zone of supply, right? You see how price came up in here? All right, came up to the 50% the first time in. All right, pulled back, took out this high, took out the liquidity on that high, and went even higher, went even further, still respecting the very top of this zone of supply, and then dropping. Look where it wicked high, wicked high, but look where it closed and opened, right? Opened and closed. All right, well below, well at the, you know, just respecting this zone of supply. Now that's very interesting, isn't it? Now, from this high, it didn't create a new low. Aha, what does that mean? If you've been watching my videos, you know exactly what that means. I'm getting mad at you now, right? That means that's a weak high because it didn't create a new low. That means it's probably going to get targeted for liquidity. That's just something to keep in mind. All right. Now, also worthy of note, this was a zone of demand. I mean, supply. Duh. This was a zone of the supply. We see how price traded up into it, reacted to it, and then pushed through. Right? What do I like to do? If you've been watching my videos, you know exactly what I like to do. getting mad at you again. All right. You mark the extreme of the reaction to this broken supply. The reaction to it, because when price comes back down here, this is a high probability trade to the upside. Make a note of that. Make a note of that. Now, this is where we came. This is where we came to play. This is what you're here for. All right. Let's take a closer look on the 4-hour. Boom. Okay. What do we see? On the 4-hour, we get to see price action a little more clearly, don't we? All right. What do we want to make note of? Highs and lows, right? Breaks of structure. We took that high out for the liquidity, right? After we had a nice pullback. We broke that. We broke that high, all right? As soon as we break that high, I always go to the low point that is responsible for that high. Price comes all the way down. We did not violate this low. Come on, man. Why am I having trouble writing? We did not violate that low. That is interesting to me. We didn't break that low. So we do not have a change of character. Price is not changing, shifting from bullish momentum to bearish momentum. If it breaks that low, that confirms it with a break and close. A wick low would tell me that it is changing character. It's indicating a change of character. That didn't happen. So here we go. Up, higher low, higher high, right? We created relative equal highs here. We've created relative equal lows here. This makes one a very interesting situation. Why do I have follow the liquidity up here? Why? Because price is going to do either of a couple of things, all right? Either price will come lower, either price will come all the way through here, take out these lows, take out this inducement point here that will induce traders to taking buys early, only to come back and take out their stop losses and take them out of the trade, and finally mitigate this higher time frame demand zone and then go up. But that's a big ask, okay? There's good reasons, because there's this order block. This order block is valid for a couple of reasons. Has imbalance to fill, took out liquidity on the way up, and it broke structure to get to that top. That's a very valid zone. If price comes there, that is a high probability long to take. But I don't think it's coming there. I don't think it's coming there, but I'm going to be prepared. That's why I got this arrow here. I'm going to be prepared for the occasion that it does. I think because it didn't violate this, I've seen this scenario too many times. 7 times out of 10, I'm going to say, if price makes a high, pulls back, and makes a higher high, if it doesn't take that low out, that means it's going back up to take out this high. I've seen it happen a couple of times in my day, a couple of times. And remember, over the last 15 weeks, the rate of change, all right, look where the rankings are. I'm putting a strong against a weak, right? You know, there has to be a catalyst that shifts the currency's market direction, all right? Like an interest rate decision, okay? And right now, Aussie is stronger than Swiss, and Swiss is getting weaker faster than the Aussie is. So I'm looking here. Okay, now if price does pull back, we have a couple of good options. You see this here? That's an inducement point, man. All right, to get buyers into taking longs early, to come back and take them out of their trades, and then mitigate this unmitigated zone of demand, and then go up, taking out the liquidity on the way into that. All right, filling in the imbalances on the way to that, and taking out that weak high that did not create a new low. Do you hear what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Are you digging it, man? You got to dig it, man. You have to dig it. So if we see a pullback, come on, man. if we see a pullback, we know what to wait for. I'm looking right here. That's what I'm looking, man. Can I get some color on this thing? Yeah, let's get some green. All right, I'm looking right here. Okay. And if it doesn't pull back all the way down here, suppose it gets caught up here. That's okay. I'm looking for a change of character. I'm looking on the lower time frames for a change of character to see if it'll pump up there early. It doesn't have to take out these lows. It doesn't have to mitigate this order block here and then go up, but it would make sense if it did. I hope you enjoyed this video and the analysis presented. I hope you benefit from it. If you like what I'm doing, you can just click on that like button, all right? And tap me with a nice thumbs up, all right? Leave a comment. Let me know if this makes sense for you, all right? Or if it doesn't make sense for you, let me know. I love feedback, all right? Check us out at Lions Den FX. We have free April. It's a free April. Join now for free for the rest of April. Get the benefits of our VIP Discord and all that it offers, to include Drunken Monkeys fire signals, all right, and my trade analysis and ideas and whatnot, and the sharing of the experienced traders there. They share their trade ideas as well. All right, it's very great, a very nice and very educational kind of environment for newer traders, and it's a great place to trade with experienced traders if you're experienced as well. So, and do make sure you keep an eye out for my updates. Subscribe to this channel, and let your friends know. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Trade safely, folks.